welcome back to the channel. We're coming to the end of game week 17, and at the time of recording this, the Liverpool versus Spurs game is ongoing, so the bonus points and everything has not yet been concluded or added up to our final scores. But I do confirm that someone like Housen will, for example, be having, I think, 3 extra bonus points, together with obviously Captain Salah, who will also be having 3 extra bonus points. Something about Robinson, I think, was in the final 2 bonus points at the end of the game, but somehow he managed to lose out both 2 bonus points. I think he's now currently at no bonus points whatsoever. And then lastly, Cunha is also on 3 bonus points for the game of Wolves against Leicester, where he scored at least 1 goal. Currently, I think the score stands at 84. That's tentative though. I expect something around 95 at the end of all the calculations at the end of the day. So it should be a very good green arrow that should be welcomed and taking me, I think, in the top 100k as well, which should be a good score for game week 17. But like I mentioned in my short earlier on the deadline day, the games are coming thick and fast. We do have about 3 deadlines in about 8 days. The next matches are going to be on Boxing Day, which is on Thursday. So we need to get preparing for that as well. Yeah, but this is how my team has looked for game week 17. Raya managed to bring through a save point. Hossein did score and also keep the clean sheet against Manchester United. Robinson with a clean sheet, Hall with a clean sheet. Captain Salah was the right choice after all, as Saka, who is someone we're going to talk about going forward, because we need to begin thinking potential replacements for him exactly in that position, as his injury didn't look good at all, as communicated by the Arsenal coach Arteta himself. We wait to see and assess, but it didn't look good as well. He did mention that we wait to see the scans and everything, but it seems like he pulled his hamstring. Bruno Fernandes did look bright, did look good, like probably the only good thing in the Manchester United team, really, but still not a very horrible performance from them at home. Moreover, they do have a very good fixture going next, and I think some of their assets are the potential people we shall talk about for potential replacements for Saka, because they have a very good fixture against Wolves next. So that is something to be looked at. Semenyo finally did come through with a goal as well, nowhere in the bonus points though. Everton managed to keep Chelsea quiet. So for those that captained someone like Palmer had luck, Saka as well had luck. Those that did the punt on Cunha, kudos to you as well, because at least he did return something compared to the other 2 that I've talked about earlier. Joao Pedro doesn't look good as well. His team, I think, has now like 3. They have not won at all in the last, I think, 3-4 game weeks as well. So they could continue not to look good. The bench had Fabianski with also a save point. Konsa, who lost his clean sheet later on in the Manchester City game. Ainori, who should be back, though still having that yellow card suspension bit over his head. In case he gets one, he'll be suspended for the next game. So going directly into our watch list. For our game week 18 watch list, in our defenders, someone like Ola Aina makes another appearance. One thing to note about Aina is that he did have, I think, his second or his third 15-point haul of the season. He continues to look good, and the Nottingham Forest defense continues to look good. They concede little, very close to little, no goals, and they're always within the clean sheets as well. So they continue to look good. Him and Murillo at least are nailed, together with their left back also. He's always marauding going forward and involved in the assists as well. Trent, this game that is currently ongoing as well, managed to come through with an assist. He should have had more. He had a number of attempts on goal, wonderful saves from Foster. So he continues to look good as well. For kudos to those that have already brought him in. Personally, I've not yet, because I still believe the Liverpool defense without Konate continues to look shaky for me. Hossein, for those that have not yet brought him, is the person I did bring in last week, and I think it was a very good choice together with Hall. Both of them at least returned this game week. So those are the 3 that we get to pick out for our watch list for game week 18. Going into our midfield, this is more about speaking, I think, who we think will be the potential replacements for Saka in case he's out for a long time. So that's why you see the likes of Son. When I talk about Son, I actually mean all the midfield options for Spurs. We are going to look at someone like Son. We are going to look at someone like Madison, who I think has 3 goals as well in the last 4 matches or 5 matches. Someone like Kulusevski, who continues to look good as well. He has 4 in 4 goals in the last 4. I think someone like Johnson as well, he did manage to come up with an assist in this game as well for the last, I think their third goal that Dominic Solanke did put through. So he also continues to look good. So the Spurs assets as well continue to look good. So someone like Rogers as well, he's still within the points. Hard luck for those that had benched him for this game week. Very many people had a number of players on the bench who had a lot of points. People like Rogers, people like Semenyo, all of those assets at least managed to come through with some goals and assists, and some of us didn't have them in our team. Then obviously someone like Sa, who has also been looking good for the last 2 to 3 game weeks for Crystal Palace. Going through to our forwards, Jackson was in within the chances, missed a couple today, hit the cross, he hit the upright, I think, went it from close range. Isak with a hat trick, that's a no-brainer. I think personally is the move I'll be making this week. I do not think I'll be rushing into the Salah one as I wait to assess the Saka one, as I wait to assess the decision that Arsenal will take. But I think Isak is a must-have because my striking line, especially with Cunha having the suspension and the ban hanging over him, is something I need to have sorted out. Then Jesus obviously is back in the discussion with Saka being out. I think Arsenal will be lining up with, for example, Trossard. The way it changed up actually after Saka had come out with Trossard, Martinelli, and Jesus himself, and he does look sharper than we've seen him actually in a while so far. So back into the people that we do believe could be potential replacements for Saka. We talked about the Spurs assets. Heung-min Son is picked out, for example, but obviously, like I mentioned, someone like Madison, someone like Kulusevski, and Johnson all going to look good. But the fixtures look as such. They have Nottingham Forest, which should be a difficult one because Nottingham Forest does not easily let in goals. It is away, moreover. Then they have a very good fixture against Wolves. Another tricky one against Newcastle. Then lastly, also another very, very tricky Arsenal London derby against Arsenal away this time round. Then Everton, Leicester. After the Arsenal game, you get to notice they have at least 3 good game weeks that come after that. So that is something to look out for. Talking about Manchester United itself, I think they have the standout fixture this Boxing Day. So if you have someone like Bruno Fernandes who are mad already, those would be, I think, good potential replacements for someone like Saka, for those that are looking to take him out immediately. The Wolves game is a good fixture, but you never know which Manchester United team is going to turn up, which is the tricky bit as well. But after that, they have a tricky home fixture against Newcastle, which is beginning to look sharp, which is beginning to look like they're coming back into their own. Then obviously very, very difficult away fixture at Anfield. And then from there we have the likes of Southampton, we have Leicester coming up, Brighton, which should be also good as well. The last person I did talk about was Sa, who I think to me has the best fixture run of all. Does play Bournemouth away, Southampton, a tricky one against Chelsea, then Leicester, West Ham, Brentford. So I believe the Crystal Palace, if they can at least manage to keep fit, and obviously someone like Eze comes in to help with their creativity going forward, they do continue to look very, very good options, I think, for potential replacements for Saka. That's it, I think, for our discussion today. Like I mentioned, the game weeks deadlines are coming in thick and fast. Keep updated, keep on the channel. Remember to like and subscribe, and you'll get all the latest on what's happening in the FPL world. FPL responsibly, and catch you next time.